Welcome to Four Corners News. That's right, where the truth speaks. I am Captain Zakar to my left.
Captain Severus.
And to his left.
Officer Patrick.
And to his left.
Officer Daniel.
And to his left.
Officer Azaniah.
And to his left.
Officer Samuel.
And we make up Four Corners News. Why does Azaniah look so depressed with his life? I know why, because he's a man walking up and down morning.
That's exactly right.
Hey, let's get into it, man, with the hot news of the week.
That's right.
Hey, they got transgenders out here raping people like everybody knew they would. This ain't no damn shock to us.
If men get raped in prison, what the hell would women?
Why would women get raped in prison? Right. Pull up the article about the transgender out here pinning down women.
Damn.
Read that for us, officer.
Male inmate convicted of raping female at Rikers Island's women's facility.
I wonder why. Keep going down. Keep going down. It says male inmate, though. Read that.
A male inmate identifying as a woman has been convicted of raping a female prisoner while housed at the women's facility at the Rikers Island complex in New York.
Come on.
Well, I mean, come on. What you expect?
Are you serious?
But Captain,
that's all you
So
gotta do.
he got his whole rod with him at the
With
fish
a bunch of
market.
women.
At the fish jail.
Fish jail.
At the fish jail. So he got a whole rod with him.
You know
What you
what?
think gonna happen?
You
dog?
expect him to use that.
You know what's crazy? When that came up, they identify. Oh, there's two genders now.
Yeah.
right.
There you go.
Yeah.
They said there's two genders now.
Right.
Because he came in, he said he was a woman.
Right.
And they say we ain't gonna respect his rights. Nah, that was a dude.
Yeah.
Now you don't want to respect his rights. Okay.
But that's what you get when you come to Babylon.
There
the
you go.
Great. Ultimate confusion around here. Like when they passed that bill, somebody didn't sit around like, man, I wonder if these men in here rides still get hard, although they think they a woman in their mind. I wonder if it do.
Cap, this is why it's called Babylon. Babylon helps support your wise to do evil.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. They support your evil.
Yeah,
So
you're right
they
about that.
they embolden you in that.
Yep, you right about that. He done raped her. She probably pregnant
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
And what you gonna say? I got pregnant
pregnant
by
by
a man woman. Oh, yeah. That's crazy right there. Also, in the hot news this week, the famine is here. This is the thing people don't realize, man. The Bible is a I don't even say global book. Bible is it's not an internet, but it's a global book. I'm gonna just say that because when it talks about prophecies of famine here, it said in diverse places and stuff, right? So in Chile right now, they ain't got no water over there, y'all.
Man.
In Chile ain't got no water. Let's pull that up for the people, man. See what's going on in Chile.
Bring it out.
Read that for us, officer.
In Chile's capital city, drought is making grass unacceptable for many.
I don't know what the hell they talking about. Grass is unacceptable. Read the little words up under it.
Probably that crap grass. Talking about crap grass.
Read that.
Chile announced a plan to ration water in Santiago, unprecedented in the city's nearly 500-year history, with a shift to sustainable plans amid a semi-desert climate.
Hey, go to the main points of that article. Let's pull it up and let's read that for him, officer.
In Chile's capital, Santiago, grass is becoming a rare luxury.
Because this is what ain't no rain,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, no rain.
Hey, Zechariah talked about that. The Egyptians, they don't come up. It's gonna be famine. Now we see why. No grass gonna grow, and then the animals can't eat, right?
Right.
Read.
Amid a decade-long drought.
Now look at this. Check this out. It's been a decade. How long is a decade?
10
10
years.
years.
10-year drought of water over there, and we ain't know nothing about it until now. They let you know that we live in a bubble
Yes.
here,
Right.
and let you know that the prophecies and us being closer to the end is closer than what we think, because we live in a damn bubble here in America. We don't know what's going on. It's been a 10-year
10 years.
famine over there in what do you call it? Santiago,
Yeah,
Chile.
Chile. Yeah.
Go back to it. Let's read it real quick.
And Cap, going into that bubble that you were saying, now we start to understand why the enemy has put us in this bubble to try to keep back prophecy, to try to keep us from paying attention to the signs of the times.
Yeah.
So the prophets won't start to talk about
Good
it.
point. Good point right there. Back to it.
A decade-long drought that has forced the city to roll out emergency measures. to limit water use and led local authorities and landscapers to replace lush green plants with desert flora.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
What the
now
hell
they
is
got
desert floor?
They
you
got
know?
to switch it now because there's certain plants
Oh, yeah,
that you
that
can
grow.
use that's deserts grow better.
Yeah, it don't
so
need
they
much
switch it
water.
over. Yeah, they don't need much water.
Okay, so ain't no grass. All right,
Right,
go back to it.
right.
Let's finish that last paragraph on there in the hot news. Read that.
The changing face of the city of some 6 million people underscores how the Andean country, a major copper and food producer, is having to adapt to a shifting and drier climate with an extended period of drought now in its 13th year.
In his 13th
Damn.
year. Man, I'm telling
crazy,
you, man. It says that in Romans where it talks about that our salvation is nearer than
Yeah.
we believe.
Yep.
Right. Now we understand that where they've been lying to us. We don't know what the hell's going on outside of America. That may and let you know you better repent before your ass get caught up.
And you know that's why America is such a big city and everybody just want to come here is because pretty much there's droughts that's happening in some places, famines that's happening in some places, but in America you'll have a buffet style.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
You could throw away all the food that you want and you think it's good.
Yeah, good point.
Like me
It
personally.
talks about that in Ezra's
Yes.
where it's a famine,
Food shall
but
be
we
so cheap.
and we think it's cheap because
Yeah.
we get damn
Good taste, yep.
we get in 17% horse meat with 12% butterfly.
Hey, Cap, you might
And
mess
they
up
mush
some
it
brothers'
together
salvations, man.
and call it what does Burger King call that thing?
A Whopper.
Impossible Whopper. Hey, it's something behind that.
said,
Impossible Whopper.
Impossible. They
They
made it possible.
I gotta stop eating that. I gotta stop eating that.
There's not
Oh,
enough
yeah. Oh,
beef in
I
the world
can't
to
mess
feed
with that.
everybody.
Ain't your boy
I'm just saying.
Bill Gates? Bill Gates.
Yeah.
He
Buying up
behind
all the
that,
damn
man.
farmland.
Well,
Yep.
Be
Trust
thinking
him,
they
don't trust
vegan
him.
with that thing.
Yep. Hey, also in the news too, the Ku Klux Klan (KKK), Esau's favorite organization that's going strong since the day they created this is way back in Genesis, damn 25. They made sure to let you know that you better watch your damn back if you're a black folk around here. Pull up the article what the Ku Klux Klan did in Atlanta in the hot news. Let's read that.
Ku Klux Klan flyers appear in Atlanta driveways.
In the blackest place on earth.
Right, man. That's crazy.
You can't even live in peace in the blackest in Wakanda. Atlanta is Wakanda. It's the closest thing we got to Wakanda,
Right.
and you can't even live in peace there.
That's crazy, man.
Damn. Go to the main point of that, and let's see what it says in there. Cause they left flyers in the driveway. Read that for him, officer.
I just didn't think it would happen in 2022.
See, that's the problem with black folk right there. You don't think that you think we're in a post-racial
Yes.
society and God gotta wake your ass up so you don't get comfortable because this is not our rest.
Yes.
Read that one more time, that statement.
I just didn't think it would happen in 2022, let alone in our neighborhood.
Anybody who says stuff like that, they let you know that they are detached from society.
Bring it out.
They don't know what
They are
reality is.
detached from society and attached to America.
Yeah, yeah.
They perfectly assimilated.
this happened.
And the creases on the fly is still nice.
Right.
Like it just came off
Yeah,
the hot press.
yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's those same people you speak when you at camp. You speak to and they say, "But slavery was a long time ago."
Yeah.
Or they
Yeah.
be like, we got some good white friends.
Yeah,
around
yeah.
us.
All white people
All
ain't
white
bad.
people are good.
I bet all them
Same
white
white
people ain't bad. Folded them damn flies. And made it
You notice what they put on the flyer, right?
Masters.
Yeah, go back to it. Let's look at that flyer.
Yeah.
Go back to that and let's check out that flyer. Read the second statement first before we read the flyer. Read that.
It was really disheartening, especially as a mom of 2 black boys. It really unsettled my nerves.
Y'all better wake the hell up, black folk. You better wake up and watch your back because the scripture says that he has a perpetual
Right.
hatred for you.
So she's waking up to America's nightmare. She's actually seeing
Yeah.
what America for exactly what it is.
That's what it is.
Masters.
Go back to the flyer. What was you gonna say on that, Officer Paggio? The
But,
flyer.
Yeah, read the top. I think that's. I can't really say. What does it say on the top of the
You
circle?
can zoom in.
You
on
have
Invisible
been made-
Empire.
Yeah, invisible.
Oh, wow. Zoom in on
Masters.
that.
Man. And
Zoom in on that. Wow, I didn't even notice
Look at
that.
They're your teachers.
Boy, go wait, boy.
They're your journalists. That's
Yeah.
Right.
that's what, they're just regular folks.
yeah,
You
there
don't
you
know
go.
who they are.
Good point.
And they
I'ma
also
keep
let
saying-
you know that they run the world from behind the scenes.
Good point. There
Invisible.
you go. Good point. Welcome to the show, Officer Samuel.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Hey, Cap, I'm gonna keep saying this, Masters. I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Oh, it's coming though. It's coming. It's gonna come out. They gonna see it, man. They are going to see it when we drop that FCN. Was it FCN movie reviews? Stay tuned for that segment.
Lord
It's
Lord.
coming, baby. It is coming.
That's right.
Go back to it though and see what it says. Go back to it because it says it's an invisible empire. You have been paid another social visit by the Old Glory Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. We have a dark history here, and because of you, a bright future. Be warned. Damn. Come on now, dog. Race traders. Hold on, it says race traders, mixed breeds, communists, homosexuals, and all other walks of godless degeneracy. Oh yeah, newsflash for those that don't know. Ku Klux Klan is a Christian organization.
Yes.
That's right. Praise Jesus.
But check this out. Look, check this out though. We've never handed a flyer to anybody that says you've been warned by the invisible empire, but they put us in the same group as the KKK.
Damn, we haven't even burned any crosses in nobody's houses.
Right.
Or burned a menorah. Period.
Hey, we haven't even oppressed anybody systematically from the shadows. We haven't done that. We just regular people, and we just working trying to bring about the Lord's kingdom.
right.
But we more of a threat.
The most white folks got to do worry about with us. They just got to put up with our niggerdom while we here.
That's it.
When we go, when Christ come and get us, you ain't got to worry about it no more because your ass ain't gonna be here either.
Yeah.
But while we here, all they got to do is put up with our niggerdom. Ain't no black people selling crack in the suburbs. Ain't no shootouts in the suburbs. That's where we live at. But you know what? Black people are the worst thing to ever walk the face of earth to white folks.
Yep. That's that perpetual hatred.
Shut your white mouth.
They can't stop hating you.
Yep.
You know what it is? That's the spirit that's within us. That God spirit that's within us. It makes them uncomfortable. It reminds them of their judgment. That's
why
to come.
they left. That's why they left that right there. Just so we don't get comfortable here. And they letting us know this is not our land. This ain't our country, man. Right. Wake the hell up, black folk. Right. Hey, also, so in the top stories, that was the hot news. So the top stories, Black Lives Matter has disappeared. Who? Black Lives Matter has disappeared. Where's them damn Sodom? Well, no, they ain't sodomites. They lesbos.
Yeah, lesbos.
Where lesbians? Where are they at? Because they was gun ho.
Yeah.
A few years ago when people was paying them and when they was getting publicity and endorsements from the major companies, they was gun ho.
Ran out
The
of
money dried up. The money dried up. We started exposing it.
It didn't dry up. You know what happened? And feds started coming. All they ass went into hiding when them feds started showing up.
I remember there was organizations set up all over.
Yeah.
Almost every state.
Yeah.
Where it was a shooting, there was
they was
Black
everywhere.
Lives Matter.
Yeah.
So
they had houses and big ass flat screen TVs and new cars.
How did
and
they
the
get those
FBI
houses?
ran in on their ass, and all of a sudden, Black Lives Matters is nowhere to be heard of. But hey, ain't black people still dying by the hands of the police?
But here's the
Not a
point:
question.
they can't profit off of it legally. That's the point.
There you go. That's it.
They already
Hey,
messed up their taxes. It's
pull
too
up
late.
the article about how the companies have abandoned Black Lives Matter as well, just like black folk. Pull up the article, man. Read that.
Companies that loudly supported Black Lives Matter fall silent when confronted with skyrocketing black murders.
Where y'all at? Where you
y'all
at?
at?
Target? Where you at? Damn AMC movies? Where you at? Johnson & Johnson? Where all these companies at? Black folks is dying at a higher rate, and no companies. I ain't seen a Black Lives Matter commercial, protest, nothing.
You know what
Not
that
even a
is?
new T-shirt.
Nah, I ain't seen no damn thing. I ain't seen nobody walking around with their fists in the air. Nobody.
The NBA, the NBA, NFL, where a lot of black people.
Where them I Can't Breathe shirts at?
Where's
Hey,
that?
Hey, the
Yeah, right.
the NFL
sold
is
out.
so racist that Captain Isaac brought out a class about the black Jacobians, about the Floyd, it's like a little flower, but it's a saint symbol where they have nothing but black people on there, and they saying they're runaway slaves.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. Is that racist?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, they done.
But they're Black Lives
All these
Matter.
companies done threw the smoke bomb to black. I see you later. You on your own now, nigga. You're on your own.
We made our money off of you.
Yep.
We done.
They said COVID hit us, but y'all made us bounce back.
There you go.
That's what it
and
is.
now look who the whole the doodle plate is. Black Lives Matter. Because the crimes are still going on, right? Now, there's nothing happening. They're not moving. They're quiet. And murders, like you said, murders are still happening.
Go to the
Chicago, right?
Yeah. Remember last week we brought that said that they were the land of the lost.
There you go. Land
That's
of
what
the
they
lost.
said
That's
about
the one.
Chicago. We the land of the lost.
Come
no
on
Black
now,
Lives Matter.
dog.
Pull up the article and let's read that real quick.
Companies that loudly supported Black Lives Matter fall silent when confronted with skyrocketing black murders.
Let's read the article.
Reason being is
Right there.
affirmative action.
Let's read that.
Corporate voices boomed across the nation in support of Black Lives Matter and various social justice initiatives following the death of George Floyd in 2020. Nearly 2 years later, what was left in the wake of 2020 was a drastic spike. Black murders, with experts pinning blame on the Black Lives Matter and defund the police.
Hold
There you
on.
go.
Wait a minute.
There you go.
So you mean to tell me that Black Lives Matters is responsible for the skyrocketing murder rates because they the ones that was pushing. It was really white folk out there.
Yeah, of course.
It was white folk that was pushing defund the police, and they mingled themselves in with black folk, and now you see the results
rates went
of
up.
the damn police not being in. You call, and it take them 20, 25, 30
Yeah,
minutes to
yeah.
get there. Now we see the results of that. So what's that letting you know? Give me that in Deuteronomy. Give me that in Deuteronomy chapter 28. Check this out. Deuteronomy chapter 28. Black murder has been on the rise ever since we've been Black Lives Matter. Deuteronomy chapter 28, and I want you to read verse 33. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always.
What does that mean? That no matter what we do, even if, because Black Lives Matter, it had good intentions, right? It wanted to bring awareness
Yep.
to black people being killed by the police. They did that, but the curse says that you will be crushed always, meaning that you will jump back up to verse 29. It's going to show you what crush means. Read verse 29.
Verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness. And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways.
Black Lives Matter. Read.
And thou shalt be only oppressed.
Black Lives Matter.
And spoiled evermore. And no man shall save thee.
Skyrocketing murders right there.
So you know what that shows also, like our people, they always want somebody else to rise up to save them. So they want to do nothing that the Bible say, and every time they put their hope, their faith in that person,
there you go.
Boom, it drops.
There you go.
So in other words, Officer Pat, black people ain't got no spine unless the white man is controlling them as puppets.
And you see, and then you also see how they may have tried to start it like how we was bringing out to bring awareness to black problems, but once they allowed the other nations to join into it, you see what eventually happens.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
That's why our ancestors
changed
was like, you have no dealings with us in the building of our temple. Stay the hell away from here, because everything you touch, it becomes what? Death.
Right.
Yeah.
White man got in Black Lives Matter. What happened to black people 2 years later? 30% skyrocket in murders.
And then they just keep on living their
They
life.
keep on living. Because remember, with the black on black crime, where was Black Lives Matter at that time? Because right after those big protests, the big marches and everything, you had the same situation happen in Chicago. There was nowhere to be found. I remember they had a couple of mentions. They blasted them on the news like, people
Where y'all at?
Where y'all at? That's the problem.
Hey, go back to that article, though. I'm going to show you something right here. I'm going to prove something to you right here out of the scripts. Go back to the article real quick. I want to show you something. Scroll down. Scroll right there. Let's read that real quick.
The summer of 2020 was marked by protests and riots from coast to coast in support of the Black Lives Matter and defund the police movements following the death of George Floyd.
Now watch this.
Companies stretching from behemoth e-commerce and tech company Amazon to beauty giant Ulta posted messages reiterating Black Lives Matter.
All those companies, right, posted about Black Lives Matter. That's called marketing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
What happens when a company markets and people is visually in front of people's faces? What happens? The company profits off of that.
Right.
Somebody's gonna say, "Oh man, they are on our side. Man, they support
black
social justice, right?
Right.
I'm gonna purchase this. I am now a new customer. All of this. Give me Jeremiah chapter 30. So
Bring it
the
out.
companies was blasting Black Lives Matter everywhere. Amazon, damn.
Come on
pull
now,
it back up
dawg.
real quick. Let's see those companies. It says, where is it at? Behemoth e-commerce. That means all the people that make T-shirts. Tech company, Amazon, beauty giant, Ulta. All of these posted Black Lives Matter, right? That's what they did. So they profited off of that. Give me Jeremiah chapter 30, and I want you to read verse 8. Look what happened. Read that, verse 8.
Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 8. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck,
Talking about slavery.
and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
Read that last part again. Strangers what?
And strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
They will no longer profit off of Black Death. Damn. Because that's exactly what them companies did.
Yeah.
They profited off of Black Death. Black people get killed in the street.
Yeah.
Oh, man, we support that Black Lives Matter. Everybody behind that? Oh, okay, wear you some Ulta makeup as you go protest at Black Lives Matter. Buy your backpack or your milk for your eyes when you get maced from Amazon. When you order stuff off Amazon, you get food. What's it called? Samuel, I know
Uber
you know.
Eats. Uber Eats.
That ain't damn
No.
Amazon. Huh? Amazon Fresh. Okay, the guy from London knows. Amazon Fresh. Buy your milk when you get maced from Amazon.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter. And they made money. They serve themselves of us. They profit off of Black Death. That's what it means right there.
But Cap, you know what also it means? It's like whenever they started all that marketing, all the CEOs, the top guys, was like, don't worry, we're not really about this.
Yeah.
Once we done making our money,
There you go.
then
We
we go
pulling
right
out.
back to
Yeah.
They turned it.
We're going to recoup. I guarantee you.
They
That's
turned
what
it into
saying.
another like viral stream that just
Yeah.
went viral and they
Yep.
rode off of it.
Also,
That's
Paziel, just going back on your point, when they see all of this, for us, it's Black Lives Matter. It's actual real life.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
them,
yeah.
they just seeing numbers.
Yeah, that's
Numbers on the paper.
There you go.
Okay. If we support this, if we say that we support this, how much of the revenue stream is going to go up? Are
Yep.
we going to lose our number one customer base, which is Black people? That's what they're saying. That's how they're looking at it as a
Yep.
business
Marketing
decision.
There you
That's
go.
it.
That's it. But this is the real life that Black people live. Go to the next article about Black people out here sharing how we think with white folks, because white folk don't know how we live. The hell is this? But Black folk took it upon themselves and they did it. Pull up the article. Let's read that.
Black people are sharing the unwritten rules they follow that most white people are clueless about, and it's
Now
eye-opening.
check
Come
this
on
out.
now,
Now when
dawg.
we read this, y'all gonna be like, damn,
Come on, man.
Black folk, y'all spilling the beans. Go to it. Let's see what they talk about. Keep going. Let's read number 1. Read that. Number 1. Scroll up. Right there. Number 1.
No matter how angry you get, you try and remain calm. If you raise your voice even a little, regardless of what you say or how you say it, you are instantly labeled an angry Black woman and judged wrongly, even when you're right.
Now that's that we live that. Now
Yeah,
you
we
know
definitely do. Yeah.
a lot of you Black men watching FCN right now. You know your voice is deep from 6 to 6 a.m. but from 9 to 5.
Hello, sir.
It's a little bit. Hey, yeah, how you doing, John? Yeah, how you doing, sir? All right, man. Good day. Yeah, walk the dogs. Walk the dogs. I ate some pineapples. The hell is this?
Hey, Bill.
It was great. Drunk my coffee, black. You know. That's how you shut
your white mouth.
Because you don't want to be seen as the angry Black dude. Go to the next one. Keep those up, man. Keep going. Because we ain't going to read all of them. Go to number 2. Read that.
My mother taught me to always ask for a bag and receipt, no matter how small the purchase, or you can be accused of stealing.
That's the life of Black folk right there.
Yeah.
That's the curses, right?
That's the curses.
Straight up.
Fear.
Go to the next one. Read that.
As a Black woman in a predominantly white area, I make a point of approaching staff first in stores when I walk in. I ask an innocuous question in a friendly, high-pitched voice, even if I don't need anything.
Damn.
They seem to feel safer around me and do not follow me around when I do that first.
This is how Black folk live
Wow.
right here. These the curses. Keep going.
You gotta make yourself
man.
approachable.
So you don't
Yep.
call the cops on me.
That's-
I'm gonna come to you first.
Hi.
See, look, I don't got nothing in my
Hey,
hands,
Cap.
nothing in my pockets.
You know what that reminds me of? This is the new version of the slave codes or the Black slave
yeah,
code.
There you go.
yeah.
It just
Yeah,
back
from-
then it
from
was
us.
overt,
It been
but it's just
updated.
now
It's a slave
covert.
code.
There
It's a
you go.
slave codes from us. Go to the other one. Go to the next one. Number 4.
The hell is this?
As a black woman, I usually keep my college jacket in the car.
Look at this one. Go ahead.
If I have to go to the emergency room, I'll receive better treatment if doctors see that I have a higher education.
Wow. And let's see, if you come in there with a nigga with tattoos,
I never thought
Your
about
pants
that.
sagging.
you ain't
Yeah,
coming
you
out.
on the back of the line.
That's why.
Coming out, Cap. Just you're gonna be strolling away in a batty bag.
Yeah, good point.
So that's
And
why
so-
Jake always throwing around his titles.
yeah. I'm a
yeah.
kappa.
I'm a kappa.
I'm an alpha.
Hey, so
Kudos.
what does that mean if you go to community college?
Don't let nobody know.
Hey, you better have your appointment ID with you attached to that.
You better eat healthy.
Plantation.
Go to the next one up there. Go to the next one. Let's read that. Read that.
I'm from Louisiana,
Look at this one. Keep going.
where they still have sundown towns.
Damn.
Avoid them at all costs, but if you have to pass through at night, make sure you have a full tank of gas so that you don't have to stop.
There you go.
That's sad.
Keep going. This is 2022, y'all.
Racism-
Read that one. This is the last one right here. Read that.
I am a black woman, relatively new to my mostly white neighborhood. When I take a walk for exercise, I always walk in the middle of the street, not too close to houses on either side. I wear reflective gear and avoid staring too closely at any of the houses.
Right.
I often think of Ahmaud Arbery while I'm walking.
That's trauma.
That is trauma. See, and that it kills me when we teach our people in the streets and tell them you still in captivity, and they look at you like you crazy, like what captivity?
I'm free.
They give you that ugly, crazy look, like what captivity?
Yeah.
And then
Start
look,
singing
you got a
songs.
whole list of codes that we have amongst each other
That we know.
so that we can survive day to day.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's the stuff right there. That is why we need a savior.
Yes.
Because these are things. It's an educated somebody that's a college student said if they go to emergency, they keep their Letterman coat so they can get better treatment at the hospital.
Right.
That is no rest. That is a weary mind.
That's
You don't
right.
have peace of mind at all.
that's
Even
the-
if you educated.
Right. That's the same way like how now parents have to include in their conversation with their children how to interact with police officers.
Yeah.
Yes.
How to carry themselves on the street.
Yeah, yeah.
These are not normal conversations that you should have to have with your little son or your little
Not
boy.
if you're a citizen.
There you go.
And you know with this survival code,
There
that's
you
what we're
go.
gonna call it. Survival
That's what it
code.
is.
That's what
With
it
this
is.
survival code, all it is showing us subconsciously is that we're still slaves here in America. So
Yeah.
Right.
I don't understand why black people when we ask them, "Are you being oppressed?" It's like something. I don't know. There's some
know.
good white
They
people.
know. Yeah.
You know.
But if they say it, they have to face it.
That's
right.
Give me that in Luke chapter 1. This is why Zechariah said this when the Romans were over Jerusalem and had enslaved us when we was in our own land. This is why Zechariah said this. So a lot of people, Jesus was in slavery, dude. The Romans ruled that damn place, just like the Romans ruled this place. Look what he said. Give me that in Luke chapter 1, and I want you to read verse 68, and then we're going to jump. Read that.
Luke chapter 1 and verse 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people.
His people he has redeemed, right? Now jump up to verse 74. Why would he have to redeem his people? Read.
Verse 74. That he would grant unto us that we being delivered out of the hand of our enemies.
We are in the hand of our enemy.
Yeah.
When you think like that, when you got those subconscious thoughts in your mind of how you act in everyday society, you are amongst your enemies.
Right.
And it's about time you damn black folks acknowledge that. Damn white man's the enemy.
There you go.
Get it off your damn chest, man. All us Israelites, we done got it off our damn chest.
Yeah,
Right.
go.
We,
That's
we
right.
say the white man is the enemy and the devil so much, our damn teeth is clean.
There you go.
We don't need to go to the dentist that much because the white man's the devil, our teeth are clean.
Clean. We don't get shook when we call nigga. We already know. Well, you Esau. You're the damn devil. Right. That's it. That's a quick
Devil,
response.
white man, devil, white man,
That's
devil,
it.
white man, devil. I just clean my teeth right there.
That's why
I wake up in the
white
morning,
mouth.
clean my teeth with that. Go ahead.
That's why the Bible calls these survival codes signs. You read
Yeah,
that in
yeah, there you
Deuteronomy
go.
28:48.
Yeah,
and
good
they're gonna
point.
be upon thy seed forever. We
Yep.
in 2022, and we still got to follow these codes to survive.
Good point right there. Read 74 again, man.
Verse 74. That he would grant unto us that we being delivered out of the hand of our enemies
Uh-huh.
might serve him without fear.
Without what?
fear.
We are in fear, man. Whether you got a damn college degree, whether you work at Walmart, whether you a thug, or whether you a damn president of the United, I guarantee you, Obama had some fear when he became president. I guarantee you, in the back of his mind, somebody might snuff me right now.
Yep. Choke him out on his bed.
I guarantee you, he was thinking it might be a damn sniper in one of these windows.
Come on now.
Wherever I go.
That's why he made sure to only give you a free phone.
That's it.
And get everybody them LGBT.
Yeah. Soften up, nigga. Soften up the white man around here so he won't shoot his ass. Right.
We got so much fear. You could be at work and they call your name. You like,
oh damn.
Am I gonna get fired?
Yeah.
And they calling you
going
just
to the
offer
office.
you some cake
Yeah.
or something
Hey,
like
we called you into the office and let you know you got a raise. You've been coming every
Right.
single day for the last 6 years. You ain't took a sick day off. We wanted to give you a raise.
Oh.
We ain't gonna promote you to supervisor,
Right.
but we gonna give you a 50-cent raise.
Right.
Your whole
And,
lunch.
and what do you say? You'll say, man, what the hell? You say, oh, thank you.
Thank you, master.
not knowing your whole lunch break, you
I'll
just
be in
filled
early
out-
tomorrow.
You filled out a whole new job application.
That's exactly what we got, emotional damage.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.